Yeah, oh my god. Hey, how we all going on this beautiful fucking Saturday? The sun is shining. It is still a little bit cold, but today's my last day actually taking photos for Zip Trek. I do still have another 2 days, but they're going to be in the photo sales shack. So we're out on course. It's Saturday. The sun is shining. The bikes are ripping down the hill. So I think we're going to take some photos of some bikes, and then maybe some video as well. And then I'm going to show you a really good app on your phone, which I have already previously spoken about before for editing, but you can also use this app to take better photos with your smartphone. It's fucking unbelievable. Alrighty, let's let's go take some fucking sick fucking pics.
Got a fucking fresh haircut, bro.
I decided to look like a human, seeing as I'm about to go back to Australia, which is so upsetting, but we'll touch on that at the end of the video. What we will start on right now is the whole fucking point of this video, which is how to take better images, better photos with one of these guys, a smartphone, Apple, Android, whatever you fucking want. Hopefully the majority of my viewers are Apple users. I just don't understand how people live with Android. But anyway, so we are going to use an app today that I have spoken about. That is going to be the Lightroom app. Now, as much as the Lightroom app is great for editing, it also has a wonderful function that I had no idea about until about maybe 3 weeks ago. You can actually use it as like a camera, and it has like nearly every single setting and control that a normal camera would have, but on your fucking phone. So let's start the screen recording and we'll jump into the Lightroom app, and I'll show you guys everything you need to know and how to take better control and take better images with, hello, yep, that's me here taking better images. So we'll jump into Lightroom, we'll get out of this. So this is like the main little, screen, main little menu, that's probably a better word. And you'll notice down here there's a guy that's like, oh, that's a camera, let's click on it. And we will click on it, and you'll realize that Lightroom opens up your camera, and then you can take photos. Hello. And so right now, as you can see, I'm in the pro section because you guys are all gonna be fucking pros, man. But anyway, so no, there is obviously an automatic, so that's Lightroom. Lightroom's going to use its technology, I guess, and its app to just take an image at what it thinks, and it'll choose the settings for you, which is still better than what your normal iPhone would do. But then there is also high dynamic range, where, oh my god, craziness. High dynamic range where it's like more exposure, white balance, and then other stuff. But like what we want to do today, guys, we want to go into professional, because we're all professionals here, and let's learn how to take professional images with one of these guys. So to start things off, you do have EXP, which is just going to be your exposure. So you can either blow it up, blow it down, and as you do notice, you'll get these little white lines. They're technically, I don't know, in every other camera they've got different things. In Sony they're called as like zebra lines. It just means that right there is completely blown out. So yeah, so you have exposure control, so you can add a little extra light into your photos and stuff like that. Then you'll also have SEC here. SEC is going to be your shutter, and your shutter speed is pretty straightforward, and that's how long that the lens will say open and closed. So obviously when you're taking photos of something that's moving really fast, you want a quick shutter speed so you don't get any blur, or if you do want to get some motion blur, you can slow down the shutter speed, and then you'll notice that obviously the longer you keep the shutter open, the more light's going to come into the image. So the longer you leave it open for, the more light into the image, the faster the shutter, the less light there'll be into the image. And yeah, so you do have the beauty, which it is a beauty thing, but you do have the ability, to shoot a shutter speed of over 100,000, which is really fucking quick. and then all the way down to a whole second with the shutter open, which then gives you the ability to take like, not exactly a long exposure, but a photo where more light will come in. So night photography and like a little bit of long exposures definitely come into play, which is something that's like, you know, not capable, like your camera's not capable of doing on its own. Like the iPhone, Apple, or whatever it is doesn't offer you that. So this app does offer you that. So you just get that little bit of extra range of control, which is like the best thing about this app. So we'll just leave that there. And then we'll jump into ISO. So ISO is pretty much the artificial light that your sensor makes after taking the image to correctly expose it. So you can have complete control of that. And as you can see, that the amount of ISO, it just makes the same thing. It's just artificial light. So you can actually create a little bit more mood with your images. For me personally, when I do like to shoot things, I like things to be a little bit darker. And it just gives you that control, which you don't normally get inside your normal camera app. You also do have your white balance. So if it is a sunny day, you can make it the sunny one. You also you can leave it on auto, which is what I usually do. And then you have the ability to like obviously change it to whatever one you would like, and you can fill the view with a natural surface a neutral surface that you do want to have the white balance to be, which is super fun. And then we'll move on to the next one, which I think is quite an actual like. We'll move on to the last one, which is I don't know exactly what they call it, but it's like your focus control. So if you are to look, you'll see that like whatever's in focus will come up like nice and green. So if you are to be taking a photo of something, say my beanie for instance, and you just want the beanie to sort of be in focus, you can sort of just play around with it, and then you'll see that eventually it will just be mainly in focus, or you can just go completely everything. So it'll just give you that little bit of extra control that you wouldn't normally have. Now, the biggest thing and the best thing I personally believe about shooting photos with the Lightroom app is this thing up the top here which says DNG, and that pretty much means that your image will be raw. A raw image just has naturally more characteristics, which sounds really strange to say about an image, but it just has a larger number of qualities than what a normal JPEG image would be, which what your phone normally shoots. It just means when you do edit your image, you'll be able to get more out of your image. So, oh, my fucking thing closed. We'll start the screen recording again. My bad. So say for instance, we'll go back into the app that I've used. I actually tried to do some panning shots with it. It was a bit more difficult because it was very bright. But say this image here that I did shoot with my iPhone, because it is a raw image, you'll be able to go into color, for instance, and you'll be able to get more back. So the red at the moment, we can just saturate those more, the luminance, and then not even just give it more color, but you'll be able to alter it more because there's more, I guess the best word to use is characteristics in the actual image. So there's more characters, so you can actually build a better quality. I think I'll put the description of a raw image somewhere up here so you understand what I'm talking about. Probably should have done that before I made the video. What can you do? But yeah, so that is going to be my little tutorial today on just how to take better images with your smartphone, and that's going to be with the Lightroom app. Have fun, play around with it. This is what you can do on this is basically everything you can do on one of these guys, minus obviously the aperture control. My brain is fucking not with it today. And yeah, I just think that the app is like a great stepping I got nothing today, Jesus. I think the app is like a great introduction to photography skills, having the ability to be able to control your shutter speeds, and then also your ISOs. It just gives you a lot more versatility when it comes to using your phone, because every single one of us has one of these with a pretty decent camera on the back of it, and why not take advantage of an app that can allow you to take better images. So yeah, that's going to be it for that is going to be. I need to learn how to speak, man. What is going on? But that's going to be it from me today. Let me know if you guys do like this one. I just feel like on this channel, like I love photography, and I understand not every single one of you guys is like a huge photographer, but if I can give you guys some little tips from like day-to-day, you know, things that are going to make you take better images with like a free app as well, like, so I just want to help everyone. I want to help the guys who actually do like photography. I want to help the guys that just take photos with their phones. Sorry, humans, not guys, girls, humans. Everyone's human. Oh my god. But yeah, by the time this is uploaded, I'm going to be back in Australia, which is crazy to think. This year has gone so fucking fast, and I just can't believe it's all fucking over. So that's going to be super fun, I guess. As much as I'm excited, I'm equally nervous, because if you guys don't know, I am going to open up my own company and try working myself for the first time. So that's exciting, but also going to scare the fuck out of me. But yeah, so you guys are going to come along with the ride. I'm going to try keep uploading 2 videos a week. I am going to be going straight to the snow, hopefully, as long as, you know, the sun doesn't melt it away and Perisher actually do stay open like they said they would. But yeah, besides all that, thank you guys. I just enjoy making these videos, and I'm glad that a lot of you guys enjoy watching them, and yeah, we'll just keep on growing and keep on doing what we're doing. The next few months are going to be really, really exciting. I'm going to try my best to document this whole process of me starting to work for myself, which is going to be just ridiculous. I reckon it's going to be awesome. But yeah, so if you guys do need a photographer or videographer, like, hit me up, or if you know anyone that does need someone, send them my way, and I will do my best to fulfill their needs in every camera fucking video way possible. But yeah, besides all that, I'm fucking rambling on. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. If you want to subscribe more to the channel, you can subscribe. I upload videos every Monday and Friday. I upload videos about cameras. I upload videos about fucking anything. Just here doing life and hopefully doing a pretty good job at it. Besides that, get outside, enjoy life, pat puppies, and have a bloody fucking good one. Bye. Yep. See ya.